Have you ever wondered what it would be like if there were a game that combined Advance Wars and Fire Emblem? Well, wonder no more, because today we're going to be playing Fire Emblem Wars! Fire Emblem Wars, originally released in 2021, is a ROM hack of Advance Wars 2. Made by Talys, this hack takes many features from the Fire Emblem series and works them into Advance Wars. If you've never seen this hack before, I suggest watching the video that Efrem225 made, covering the new units and COs, as that video covers pretty much everything you need to know. I'll link the video in the description. There have been some balance changes that happened in an update that came out in 2023, but the game is mostly the same as it was on its initial release. For my playthrough of the War Room, I'll be doing a post-commentary. Some of the strategies that I employ are, shall we say, less than reliable, so I don't want to keep recording a voiceover every time I fail to get a good score. Without further ado, let's cut to some gameplay. The first map we're playing on is Talys Island. You might recognise this map if you've played Fire Emblem 1. For this map we're going to go with Erica, and on a lot of these early maps we will be picking her as well, as she has some cheesy capture potential with the extra capture power. She's not as powerful as Sammy with her instant captures, but she's still very, very useful. For this strategy we'll just be rushing the HQ with Social Knight's sister and some knights. The AI is quite bad at defending its HQ. It does like to build away from its HQ, I've noticed. So you'll see here it'll build a hunter right in range of one of our Social Knights. So we'll get a free hit on it here. We're just going to be spamming a lot of Social Knights. They do very, very well against Knights and ranged units. The enemy will build a fighter though, so we won't have really much to counter that, but you'll see that the fight will move away from the HQ. This isn't a very interesting strategy because of how the AI plays in Advance Wars. It just leaves its HQ undefended, but it works, so I won't complain. Now you might be thinking, oh, that's going to be bad. He's guarding the HQ, that fighter, but you'll see in a second he's going to move away. We pick up the second knight with the sister. In the event that the units around the HQ do start to defend it well, we'll be placing that knight on a city to capture to bait the AI to attacking that one instead of the HQ unit. Here we're just building units to pad our technique score in the case that we do lose a unit or two. And as you see, the AI didn't build anything from its HQ bases, so we can just march on in, place our units on top of them, and we'll start capping next turn. Just make sure that the knight is guarded. As you see, knights don't do the best against fighters, but I'm really just doing this to make sure he's not going to hurt my other units too much. Here we're setting up for the power score, and we got it. It's not a whole lot of units being built this turn, so killing 2 units in one turn should get us the power score. These units aren't going to contribute much to the map, but I'm just building them for technique. And now we start capping, hurt most of the units around the HQ, and our knight should be able to finish off the HQ cap next turn. Here's that other knight that we had earlier, just to make sure there's no way that more than one unit can attack the HQ capping knight. Even if they could attack it, the extra capping pair of Erica means that she will be able to still continue the cap and successfully complete it this turn. And that's that, done in 9 days. Unfortunately, we don't have Gordon here, and the boss isn't present either, so we're unable to grind his bow rank.
Mission complete.